All right, thank you for joining. Today we will go over XRP USDT on the Binance chart. As you can clearly see, we are in a massive downtrend. The entire market, Bitcoin, stocks, everything is super bearish. And clearly from this chart, 3 weeks ago we had a very big weekly rejection candle, right? Just went up, grabbed a ton of liquidity, sellers took control, closed the week bearish. Following week is also bearish, and then this week is starting off very bearish, just like Bitcoin. Like I said before, I would not be surprised to see XRP target 62 cents. That's exactly the area where you see this massive consolidation before price had a nice pump. So just to make things a little bit more efficient, it will only make sense to fill the wick, possibly come down to 70 cents before coming back up. Now this will take quite some time. I'm not sure how long, but as you can see here, we just have clear targets, right? Let's just be very straightforward about that. And it is not looking bullish at all. We can go ahead and pull some fixed range volume profile tools. And we can see we are now below the overall value area low of this top range, this range here. Even if we were to pull it down here, let's see. Yeah, we're still below. Nothing's changed. We're targeting the previous month low. And if you can see here, right, if I zoom in a little bit, it's pretty much equal lows, right? So we had a low here, another low at $1.80. And this is pretty much just like a clear target in terms of liquidity, right? That's just where the market will want to go. And it got very close to there, right? But didn't quite get there. So I would not be surprised to see this week, actually, in my opinion, I think this week we end up targeting below $1.77, right? So $1.77 seems to be the clear target for XRP this week. Will I expect buyers to step in around there? More than likely, because there is a lot of stop losses piled up below last month's low, right? Naturally. So either we go down there, hit some stops, bounce back, or we trigger a cascade of sell orders and then we just keep pushing lower to about $1.20 before eventually getting to 60 cents in a few weeks or a few months. All right. So let's go ahead and look at XRP here on the monthly, right? It's just not looking the best here. The monthly chart just as well for XRP. Everything's looking bearish. Took the liquidity above December highs, looking like it's going to close extremely bearish. Weekly's bearish, daily's bearish, 4 hours bearish, one time framing to the downside. All the previous highs have been defended. I would be expecting some sort of a relief rally to come for XRP. I think sooner than later, in my opinion. Just because this drop is very aggressive, but at the same time, you know, yeah, I'm still just expecting lower prices first. You know, you might get a temporary relief rally, maybe back to last week's lows. Let me double check that that is actually last week's lows. Yeah. Before continuing further down. Now you want to keep it very simple, right? The range that we are trading in currently is December's highs and December's lows, right? So when it comes to trading in a discount market or a premium market based on how the year ended last year, we're currently in a discount, tapping the 75% retracement fib level from December. You know, once we got to this area, regardless, that's where we got this little impulse to the upside, which is what I was talking about before, that we were going to probably get very close to that $2.02. Anybody that watched the video previously can see I actually called this out exactly. We're going to get to this $2.02 before possibly selling off even further. And here we are, targeting these lows at $1.84. So in my opinion, we are getting close to areas where buyers did step in, but there's no true liquidity until we start reaching at least this swing low at 181. and then the previous month low at 177. So we do have to keep an eye out for that. We're going to see how things play out here for XRP in the next few days here. But right now my target is definitely 177 for now. Again, because we had this massive downtrend, I would be waiting for a pullback, another sign of weakness, to then take the trade back down to 177, right? Maybe a little trend line can be respected here as well. And we'll just see how it all plays out in the upcoming days, right? So that's pretty much it with XRP, keeping it very simple, straightforward. Remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below of a project you'd like to see me chart. It could be a meme coin, doesn't matter. Just leave it in the comments and I'll do my best to get my technical analysis over to the audience. Okay. Thank you for joining. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on X. I try to post pretty often on there, as often as possible. So like, subscribe, follow me on X, and remember to leave a comment below. Right? Once again, thank you for joining. Take care.